Welcome to Gigabytes. Today's topic 12th standard poem Ulysses part 3. I have given the link for part 1 and part 2 in the description. You can refer those things for your better understanding. Let us enter into the poem. There lies the port, the vessel puffs her sail. There gloom the dark broad seas. After handing over the kingdom to his son Telemachus, Ulysses, he is calling all his mariners and sailors to go into the sea once again. Now in the remaining part, in the third part, he is fully addressing to the mariners and the sailors. He is pointing out to the sea as the place Ithaca, it is an island. He is pointing out the port which is located there, and he says the vessel puffs her sail. The vessel here, it refers to the ship. In the ship there will be a cloth for the location of the wind, isn't it? So he says that the cloth, it is puffing the sail. There gloom the dark broad seas. The dark sea is awaiting there and it is calling them, he says. My mariners, souls that have toiled and wrought and thought with me, that ever with a frolic welcome took the thunder and the sunshine and opposed. He says his mariners, they were along with him in all the situations. They have toiled and wrought and thought with me. That means they have worked and worked. Toiled, wrought, both give the same meaning, worked. They have worked and they have thought along with him, that ever with a frolic welcome took whatever the situation is. They were very happy to work along with him. The thunder and the sunshine, whether the situation is good, that is whether the climatic condition, weather condition is good or bad. Sometimes it will be rainy season, sometimes it will be summer season. So whatever the season is, they worked along with him in a happy mood. They were free hearts, free foreheads. They were heart free. They didn't have any jealous towards Ulysses. They were always happy to help along with him and they worked for him. You and I are old. He says as the mariners also sailed along with him, they too might have reached their old age. So both Ulysses and his mariners, both they have become old. Old age had yet his honor and his toil. Old age, it will be having its own honor, it will be having its own work. Definitely all the old people, they will be honored and they have their work on their own. In their old age, they have to complete certain work. Death closes all. After finishing their work, death will be awaiting them. But something before the end, some work of noble note may it be done. But before the death reaches them, he says he has to do some noble work. He has to complete some noble work. Not unbecoming men that strove with gods. He says that these mariners, they are not new to the voyage or new to the war. They have waged war along with gods. The lights begin to twinkle from the rocks. The long day wanes. The slow moon climbs. The deep moans round with many voices. He says that they have crossed many tragedies in their life. They have seen many sorrowful situations in their life, but they have overcome everything. Nothing is new to them. They are used to all the situations. Now they are at the end of their life. So here in these three lines, the Ulysses, he is saying that they are nearing their death. So light begins to twinkle from the rocks, the long day wanes, the slow moon climbs, the deep moans round with many voices. These tells that they are in the last part of their stage, last part of their life. Come my friends, it is not too late to seek a newer world. He is calling all his friends, that is the mariners and sailors who worked along with him for these many years. He says that it is not too late, though they are at the last stage of their life, it is not too late for them. They can even now go in search of a new world. Push off and sitting well in order, smite the sounding furrows. We can push off, that means we can enter into the ship, we can go in the ship, we can sit well and we will be definitely be attracted towards the attracted towards the ship or towards the sea. Here smite means attracted, the sounding furrows. While the ship is moving, we can hear the sound of the water. Definitely the sailors, they will like the sound, they will be attracted, and while they are going in the old age, while they are going in the ocean, in spite of their old age, they will definitely feel very happy. For my purpose holds to sail beyond the sunset. He says, my purpose is I want to go beyond the sunset. That means beyond the horizon. He wanted to go and he wanted to see what is on the other side of the world. And the bonds of the western stars until I die. And the bonds here, bonds, it refers only to the oceans. He wanted to pass through the ocean and he wanted to go to the western stars, that means on the other side of the earth, until I die, till he reaches his death. He wants to be on his voyage. Maybe that the gulfs will wash us down. It may be we shall touch the happy isles and see the great Achilles whom we know. He says that while they are traveling in the sea, the gulf here, it refers to the ocean, great ocean. The ocean may drown them. They may meet even their death in the ocean, and they may touch the happy isles. Isles means, as per Greek mythology, isles is the paradise for them. So they may even go to the paradise there, and they may even see great Achilles. Achilles is a great Greek warrior. So they may even get a chance to meet great Achilles in the paradise. Though much is taken, much abides. Though Ulysses, he has lot of experiences. Though he had learnt a lot of things in his life, he says that much abides. That means he has much to learn. And though we are not now that strength which in old days moved earth and heaven, he says, they are not physically strong while they were earlier. Earlier they participated in the battle of Troy, which lasted for nearly 10 years, isn't it? They have battled along with gods. So he is saying that they have moved the earth and heaven. That means they have achieved their lot in their younger days. Now they are not having that much strength that which we have reached our old age. One equal temper of heroic hearts made weak by time and fate. He says he is a great hero. He was a great hero once, but now he has become weak because of the time, but strong in will. Though he is physically weak, he is saying he is strong in his will, so he will strive, to seek, to find, and not to yield. He is he is mentally strong to seek, to search for a new world, and he will never give up.